Hello, Marcus Guiliano here, international business author, speaker, Forbes Business Council contributor, and a fellow restaurateur. I want to talk today about one of the biggest missed opportunities in the month of December for marketing your restaurant. So most restaurants are inundated with lots of holiday parties, corporate parties, company parties. You're doing a lot of holiday parties. Now, the person who booked the holiday party probably knows your restaurant. They probably understand who you are. Now they're bringing the whole staff. So they're bringing 12 people, 50 people. They're bringing spouses. They're bringing a lot of people who have no idea who you are, or people that know who you are but have never been into your restaurant. So these are all new clients for the night. And this is what drives me crazy with marketing people, with people that market. Everything is always short term. So they spend a lot of time getting people in the door for the holiday party. Let's book a holiday party. Let's book holiday parties. Now all of a sudden you've got your restaurant packed with holiday parties for the month of December, and you have literally 90% of those people that are coming in for holiday parties are brand new customers or potential customers. Or in most cases, they're lost customers because the restaurant doesn't do anything to actually bring them back in the door. And this is done by a very simple way of simply reaching out to everybody, getting everybody's information, marketing to them, and most likely or preferably what I do is give them a bounce back offer. So let's run through this really quick. You're going to do tons of holiday parties. You spent a lot of time and energy and money marketing to get the people in the door. All those people walk in the door. Chances are when they leave, they're probably not going to come back because good food and good service is not enough anymore, because another restaurant that they like is hitting them up on Instagram all the time. They're looking at all kinds of things on Facebook, Instagram, emails, messenger marketing, text message marketing. So their other favorite restaurant is going to bombard them with messages to get them in the door. So their one-night experience at your restaurant with their corporate holiday party, even though you did good food and good service, might not be enough to bring them back in to make them become a regular guest. Now, for me, a regular guest, we figure out the lifetime value of a guest. For me, the lifetime value of a guest is $6,800. That means a good guest in 5 years will spend $6,800. That's the average. Will spend $6,800 in my restaurant. So now for me, the name of the game is long-term marketing. How can I get more lifetime value guests? How can I get more people that will spend $6,800 in my restaurant the course of the next 5 years? Let me tell you, to get in front of hundreds of new people for the month of December is massive. What's insane is letting them all walk out the door and not giving them a reason to come back to your restaurant. So we do bounce back offers. Every single person that comes into our restaurant gets a bounce back offer. This offer here is good for, we customize them, buy one, get one, $10. The easiest things that work are no strings attached gift cards. Give everybody in the party $10 to come back for the next 4 months. That means January 1st to April 15th. Give them $10, no strings attached, to walk back in your restaurant and give you business, okay? From there, I would give them a card, some kind of postcard, some kind of something, where they would have the offer, and for it to be valid, they'd have to give their email address, their birthday, things like that. So when they come back in and hand you this, you have now their email address, their birthday, their mailing address, their phone number, things like that. So now you know when to send them a birthday offer. You know when to send them, you know how to get in contact with them to market again, follow-up market, or retarget. Folks, this is just like what Zappos and all the big companies do. You go to their website, you don't buy something, you log off, you go back on the Facebook, and all of a sudden you see the ad pop up, okay? That's called retargeting. You have people coming into your restaurant. They're not paying for anything because it's a corporate party, a company holiday party. But now they know who you are because they've been in your building. It's like you've been on the Zappos site. Now you have to follow up and give them a reason to come back in. So it's called retargeting. Retargeting is the most powerful form of marketing. There's 3 types of customers. There's people that walk in the slow lane, people on the sidewalk, slow lane, fast lane. People on the sidewalk are people that have never heard of you before. These are people that the message has to be so strong to get them into your door. You have to literally tackle them. You have to run and tackle them and get their attention. People in the slow lane know about you. They've heard about you. They might have been on your website. They might have been in your door once several years ago. You're not really on their mind. But when you retarget them, an offer like a $10 gift card to come in is going to be like, boom, yeah, I'm there. Hey, honey, remember we went there, or I've been thinking about going there? Now we got $10. Let's go there. Or we got a free dessert. Let's go there now. It's a perfect opportunity for us. Then you have the fast lane guests, which are your regular guests, the guests who know you, that patronize you, that come in. The message to them is basically you just have to open the door, and they'll walk in the door. Just have to, hey, I'm here, open the door, boom. 3 types of guests. The people that are coming in on these holiday parties are typically sidewalk guests that will move over to up into a fast lane if you can move them over into. See, the idea is always move the guests lane-wise, lane change them, get them into the fast lane. And the way that big companies do this and marketing experts do this is by retargeting. If they know you once, chances are they'll come back again with the proper message, the proper offer, the proper communication. It's 6 times easier to get somebody in the restaurant the second time versus the first time. Don't keep fishing a new pond every time. Folks, the month of December is all new guests that will totally come back if you retarget them. Again, good food and good service isn't enough. It's only a small part of the component because remember, they're going to leave and they already have their favorite restaurant. They already know where food is good, some other restaurant. They're getting bombarded from Instagrams and direct messages and Snapchats and whatever it is that other restaurants are doing. They're already getting bombarded with that. Your message has to stand out and grab them. Think of they're a sidewalk customer. You need to tackle them. How big does your message have to be to get them back into the door? That's the name of the game. So, the month of December, folks, take advantage of everybody that walks in the door and give them an offer. Now, here's something that I've also done. There's been parties that I've had to turn down because we can't do 200 people inside my restaurant, okay? So it kills me to do it, but what we'll do in those cases is we'll say, hey, thanks for thinking of us. I wish we could have handled your party, but we can't, and I don't understand, you have to go somewhere else. But what I want to do is I want to give every single person in your staff, all 200 people, 250 people, a gift card to come to my restaurant, to my restaurant, Oppourtunitites. And again, do it for the I do it for the 4 months that were the slowest. January, even though we're not that slow in February or April, but March is a slow month for us, and January can be, the first 2 weeks can be slow, and then it picks up with Martin Luther King. But I usually pick the first 4 months of the year and say, here you are, 4 months, come in, no strings attached, $10, here you go. So we do with these other parties is everybody, they're going to a catering hall, a big catering hall, they handle 200 people, and things like hospitals and big corporations like that are your key clients for that, big companies, all right? So we give every single person in their goodie basket a gift card to Oppourtunitites, which means they didn't even step into my door and I'm retargeting them, and I'm targeting them. They're not even stepping in my door and they're getting an offer from us. Now again, folks, out of 50 people, if only 2 or 3 people walk in the door, that's 4%. Imagine 4 new people every party that are going to become lifetime value of guests for me that are going to spend $6,800 in the course of 5 years. Start doing the math. It's very simple. This adds up. This is long-term strategy. Short-term strategy is to get them in the door the first time, get them in there, and then let them walk away with no other communication. That's short-term strategy, and short-term strategy sucks. Short-term strategy fails, and that's why. Because the money's always in the repeat business. We all know the first visit is sometimes a wash. By the time you spend money on advertising, you don't really make money. The second, you're starting to make money. The third, fourth, fifth, you have them hooked. You own them. They're yours. That's when marketing becomes very powerful. That's when you start understanding profits properly. That's when things start happening dynamically in your business. So take advantage of the month of December to every new person that walks in, every person off-premise that you're catering, and even parties that you can't handle, that you might know a connection at the hospital, at some kind of big organization. Say, hey, I want to give your organization gift cards to the restaurant just because I just want to give a nice gift out this winter, this holiday season. Nobody will say no to that. Nobody will say no. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you have any comments or questions, email me, help@50mistakes.com, or wherever you're watching this video, you can leave a comment. Thanks for watching.